Hi guys, this is Lauren Elam and I am a student in the elementary education graduate school. So today, talking about chapters 7 through 9, Mary Cowhey's book, these were a real learning experience for me. I came from white middle-class suburbia America, so we did not have a lot of diversity at all, and I was in school in the late 90s, early thousands, so even if families did have diversity, it wasn't much accepted, at least not as much as it is now. So reading through these chapters, this is something that I always wanted to bring into my classrooms: multicultural learning, teaching historical events accurately, and family diversity, but I never really knew how, especially coming from just a privileged background. I didn't know how to even relate to these different diversities and be able to teach it accurately to my students when some of my students are diverse or have family diversity and I can't even relate to them at all, let alone fathom the hardships that they may be going through. So these chapters really helped guide me through how I would teach that and how I would teach it accurately. But what I really wanted to focus on today was the history chapter and teaching historical events accurately. So for me, history is painfully boring and I never understood it. So usually using the social constructivist theory that Mary Cowhey uses in all of her lessons would have helped me tremendously, and it would have been memorable and I would have known way more than I even do now. So in teaching it accurately, the way that she actually acknowledges that the Indians and settlers weren't friends, there's some of the stuff in this book that I still didn't even know to this day. So I definitely want to bring that into my classroom, and using that social constructivist theory or approach and getting the students involved in that and making it so that they can actually use this in their everyday lives to help learn history accurately and to engage with different diversities. So my main question that I've been thinking of for myself and for others are just the hardships that can arise in teaching historical events accurately or diversities and kids being either bothered, emotional, or offended. How will you deal with that as a student? What if what if parents get offended? How will you deal with that and calm them down, let alone still teach these different diversities?